What's up, guys? Sarcastic Trauma here. Got some domination gameplay on Fringe for you. Do a little bit of sniping. Don't really know what's going on. Kind of recorded this a while ago. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the gameplay. Today I was going to talk about Call of Duty's future. I don't, we saw, Infinite Warfare. It's going to be in space. Before it was, officially announced, it was leaked, and people were not happy with that. They want it to go back to boots on the ground style, kind of today's quote-unquote, warfare style. No exosuits, no jump around, no special weird guns. They want, the M4, the P90 back, the AK-47, none of this, remake, Weevil, type crap where it's like, oh, it's a Weevil. No, it's a P90. It's a P90. Don't call it a Weevil. Make it look like a P90 too. You know what I'm saying? And we saw Battlefield 1 gameplay too. They just invited a bunch of YouTubers and celebrities to go play Battlefield 1. They got all of their gameplay uploaded. Showing the gameplay, talking about it, giving their thoughts on it. I've watched some of the gameplay, and it looks like a pretty good game, Battlefield 1. And after what all of Call of Duty's done for, in the black market, the whole pay-to-win, buy COD points to open up supply drops and whatnot, and people are kind of, boycotted that, White Boy 7th Street, he posted a lot of, hashtag black market blackout, hashtag make COD great again, along with several other high-profile YouTubers were also kind of, basically saying, hey, stop buying COD points, earn your crypto keys. Like, yeah, it sucks, but don't give any more money to, don't pay into Call of Duty, to win. Just play, get it, whatnot. Like, don't pay to win, basically, the game. Don't pay in order to win the game. Even though they released, some very good guns that I still have yet to unlock. I've gotten a few melee weapons, but I'd rather have guns. Like the NX Shadow Claw, I'd love to have that. The crossbow, it's fun to use, and I think it was like, what, in the last Black Ops? I don't know, I'm probably wrong on that. But yeah, they just, I think they kind of realized that they screwed up with the whole COD points thing, and they tried to make it better by like, oh, we'll do double crypto key weekend, and oh, we'll do these specialty supply drops and whatnot, and oh, here half off supply drop, but oh wait, it's only if you use COD points to buy them. So it's kind of like, what's going on, and is Call of Duty gonna be dead after this? Like, like they're releasing COD 4 remastered with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, but if you kind of think about it, I don't think that was the original plan to release a Call of Duty 4 remastered version. If they're only coming out with 10 multiplayer maps, like, really, you couldn't have put in all of them? It just kind of makes it seem like that they decided to do a COD 4 remastered after it was leaked that Infinite Warfare was going to be in space, and everyone kind of went into an uproar about it. They're like, oh, we don't want space. They're like, oh crap, how are we going to sell our game? How are we going to make money? Oh, let's release possibly one of the greatest Call of Duties of all time in a remastered version, which I'll admit, I'll be buying Infinite Warfare just for the Call of Duty 4 remastered version, as I'm sure a lot of other people are. But that's, is Infinite Warfare really going to be played, or is, COD 4 remastered going to be the one that's played? Or is everyone going to go over, from Call of Duty to Battlefield 1? We saw, like, I think they take care of Battlefield, the Battlefield developers. I think they take care of their game, a lot. They release, very good content for it and whatnot. They're still really, I think they still released some Battlefield 4 content too. And it's like, and they kind of been listening to like what the community wants. We've been asking for like, oh, no, change it up a bit. You know, get away from this futuristic warfare type stuff, and they go, all right, well, we're gonna go all the way back to World War I, World War II, which I think is cool. I've been waiting for another World War II game. You know, Call of Duty World at War was pretty fun. You know, especially the zombies and whatnot. And so I was kind of hoping that the next Call of Duty would have been, you know, a kind of throwback to World War II, but I guess not. So I'll be picking up both games, you know, Infinite Warfare with the COD 4 remastered and Battlefield 1. Seeing, you know, the Battlefield 1 gameplay, the graphics do look amazing in it, but that's, you know, it seems to me like, you know, kind of seeing the tweets and whatnot from different YouTubers and some of their videos, it seems like a lot of them might be not necessarily jumping off the Call of Duty ship and, you know, over to the Battlefield 1 ship, if you know, picture that. But, like, I don't know, but I feel like a lot of them would be playing, you know, Battlefield 1, like, a lot more than Call of Duty. And that's, you know, White Boy 7th Street, if any of you guys follow him a bit, he's been, you know, tweeting a lot about Call of Duty and whatnot. And, you know, he wants to, you know, hashtag make COD great again and whatnot. And he tweeted this out on June 12th. You know, after playing Battlefield 1, I can safely say hashtag rip COD. So, you know, I mean, he's been known to kind of say some, you know, don't really know how to put this, I guess, kind of hard, not necessarily harsh, but kind of wild, kind of thrown out there things and whatnot, kind of jumping things real quickly. But I mean, you know, all the gameplay is out there is available. You know, I don't know how I feel about space. You know, they got the grappling hooks in that, like, helps you maneuver around and whatnot, and we'll see how that'll, you know, how interesting that'll be. But you know, it's gonna be tough. It's going to be a tough one, you know. I really think that, you know, they're really trying to save Call of Duty. The developers realize they messed up by making it in space when no one else really wants to be in space. I mean, I'll admit, you know, I mean, I haven't really seen any space shooter games, at least that I can remember. I'm sure there's some, you know, that have been sold the magnitude of, like, you know, Call of Duty and whatnot. I really do think they're just trying to do their best to kind of, like, you know, switch it up a bit, but they kind of went in the wrong direction as opposed to what everyone else wanted, and they might have really shot themselves in the kneecap with this one. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see when it comes out. Thanks for watching.